So this drama has been circulating yesterday for the entirety of yesterday. So what happened was there's this VTuber, I would say relatively small size VTuber made a very interesting post on Twitter, on x.com. I'm going to show you guys the post, but warning, what you're about to see is going to be very, very violent, very gruesome. Okay, the topic of today is called trauma dumping. Trauma dumping, okay? Do you guys know what trauma dumping is? Before we proceed, do you guys know what trauma dumping is? That is when you go around dumping trauma into other human beings. Okay. So the problem with this drama is, I don't know what to feel about this drama, and I would love to hear from you guys as well. The perspective of you guys looking at this at a different angle. Kids drama, not for kids. So, it started off with this streamer. Alright, I need to censor the name. So this is a streamer called Gacha. Okay, so this person posted a screenshot of a DM, alright, a direct private message. Okay, so streamers are not your effing therapist. Okay, so you can see right here. So what did this person do? So this person randomly went into his DM and how are you? Okay, you can see right here, right? How are you? I'm doing alright. Man, I don't know what to do. I'm so effing pissed. I'm almost killed myself a few days ago. I'm in the effing deep depression. I just don't know what to do. Okay, you can see, okay, this is rough, man. You start off with random guy, yo, what's up? And then, yo, I'm going to kill myself, man. I'm so depressed. And then like, okay, so this is a very, very rough thing. Okay, so this Jakabus dude is dealing. Why would they leak this DM? Okay, chill. We need to read the whole thing to get a context, alright? So you can see it starts off extremely, very, very dark, okay? So I think the second page is this one. Okay, that's unfortunate. Okay, so you can see, my heart surgery isn't a success. My girlfriend dropped me. I think 95% of my friends now hate me cause they believed her, not me. I'm so effing tired. After this relationship, I tried with another girl that I know for almost 2 years. Okay, very, very deep trauma dump. This is DM, not in the stream, right? Yeah, this is DM. That's messed up. Why in the hell would you message people in Discord about your serious depression though? That lonely? I think it is. So yeah, I've talked already. She said that I have such a strong and deep depression and that I already need a psychiatrist, not a psychologist. And then the streamer said, okay, yeah, so you should get one of those, a psychiatrist or a psychologist. This is what the streamer said. I'm really starting to have problems with my mind. I'm apathic. I don't want anything. I don't want to play the guitar, play games. I just really want to die. Okay? Yeah, dude, you should talk to your doctors about all of this. I cry several times a day, but I don't even have anyone to talk to anymore. Dude, you should legit talk to your doctors. I cannot help you with all of that. I think so. Anyway, thanks for your answer. So here's what happened, right? So you can see this random guy just came and trauma dumped on this streamer, this VTuber streamer. So what happened is this streamer went and basically posted this entire DM on Twitter, on x.com. But the streamer has since deleted it, and he even privated his posts. He even privated his posts. Introduce him to Gacha. So a lot of people, there's both sides of this story. There are people that defend the streamer and saying that what you did is not wrong, but you shouldn't have exposed his DM and stuff. And some people are saying that, oh, you should try to be more empathetic to the guy. WTF, is that indeed? It goes both ways, right? But apparently he get a lot of hate. He gets so much hate, alright? So you can see some of this. You were mocking him and laughing about it. You are not sorry for your actions. You are sorry so many people noticed, including large creators. You admit and you thought it was fine that it was fine had it not gone viral, and you even disabled replies. So what happened was the post went viral. Everybody saw it, and afterwards he made a sort of like an apology for it, right? So you can see right here. I know some people will have already blacklisted me for it, and others will say I'm fake for deleting the tweet and apologizing. But I feel like I made a mistake by making it, and this is me owning up to it. Sincerely hope they are able to receive the help they need to be better. I do stand by the mindset that streamers are not your therapists, and you should not be going to trauma dump on them out of nowhere. But I should have been more empathetic with some of my replies. For that, I'm sorry. I should have blurred the names at the very least. Yes, that was my F up. There were better ways to go about this. I offered the advice that I was able to, and when I was ignored, I should have just blocked the person. I've deleted the tweet ever since because I did not intend for it to go viral. I did not do it for clout. I did it because I want people to be aware that streamers are humans too, with their own feelings. Hardest soul-sucking job in the world. Okay, we deal with things like this on a daily basis and are not at all equipped to handle it. Being rude. Streamer had a point, but leaking DM is low. Even if you hide the name, it's still bad. I've been thinking about that for a bit, right? I'll talk about that a little bit, but let's just see what other people have to say, right? So this is what people have been talking about. Does anyone know if the individual impacted is okay? Has anyone checked on this person? I feel like being outed or exposed on the internet like this would infinitely make things worse for them. I don't know, I can only hope he has seen that many people online were ready to defend him. I couldn't believe they handled this like this. I hope that person is okay, and I also hope they get the professional help they need. Trying to explain why rude is okay? The guy saw how many were willing to stand up for him online. Trauma dumping sucks. Many advocate for mental health, but when someone screams into a void, rock bottom at their wit's end, it gets treated as an inconvenience because we don't want to hear it. Perhaps I'm weird differently, but I would do my due diligence and hear them out at least. That person is not okay. That person is clearly not okay, right? The only fault here is they didn't censor the name. I feel like when you DM someone, right? This is, I know I have a very different perspective about this, right? But this is, I'm going to say it anyway. This is my hot take, right? And I know most of you are not going to agree with me. I feel like when you DM someone on the internet, if you don't know the person, why would you DM the person? Logically, right? Like, the logic here is like, if I don't want somebody to know something about me, I would never DM the person. I would never give that info to that person, logically. This is my perspective. So you can't just expect people to cater towards you, right? So let me give you guys an example. Let's use Masaru as an example, right? So if I DM Masaru, my bank account number, and my login info, if he steals my money, is it his fault for being a thief, or is it my fault for giving him my login info? Right? Logically. Why would I give him my bank account number in the first place? So, if you don't want people to know something about... unless he go and hack me, that's a different thing. But if it's something that you don't want people to know, you shouldn't let people know. Doesn't matter if it's DM or not. So I feel like it goes both ways. If you go and tell people something and they leak your stuff, is it really the person's fault? Because it probably, like, if you go to the police, they would say it's your fault, most likely, because you go and let them know. I think the police would say that to you. You should viral the bank info. And this is just my perspective, and I think my perspective is from a way where I believe everyone should take accountability. I strongly believe that, and I always have this perspective where if you are a person on the internet, the world doesn't cater towards you. Like, you exist anywhere, you have to be accountable for your own actions. If you go and tell people something, I don't think that it's that person's fault for telling other people. Even if it's your best friend, you go and tell, hey, you shouldn't tell other people that. Well, why you go and tell people something that you shouldn't want to tell, right? It's always like that. So this perspective actually is in line with gacha games, especially, right? If you think about it, I've talked about this a lot of times before. When I talk about gacha games, when we play gacha games, right? I don't think government should censor the gacha games. I think parents should take accountability to control their children from playing gacha games. That's what I strongly believe. And I think I like this perspective of everyone is accountable for their own actions. Like, does it make sense for... It doesn't make sense for, the government to censor everyone, so now everyone cannot enjoy gacha games anymore as how they were meant to be, just because some parents are too lazy to regulate their children, right? I don't really like that perspective. I feel like it might be a hot take here, right? And I get it that this person is he does have, based on this, he definitely does have depression, right? He does have some mental illness. But at what point do we not give them any accountability, right? Like, just because someone has mental illness, does that mean that they're allowed to do anything? Does that mean that we can just take away their accountability so they are not at fault at anything? I don't think that's fair, right? If you steal money, even if you got the password, that's illegal. I learned this lesson during my school day. My friend tell everybody my crush name is always going to happen. If you don't want people to if you don't want people to know anything, always keep it to yourself. He's done at his hobbies. I feel like, yeah, again, this is going to be something that's like very, very complicated. I can see both sides. And I think a lot of people seem to blame the VTuber here. I can see that the VTuber, I'm not saying that what the VTuber do is right. Obviously, you shouldn't leak DM as well. But if you are new, you probably don't know. This VTuber is quite new, I think. He's not like a very big VTuber, I think. Actually, I'm not sure. You can only see his followers here, right? But I think some people just don't know about DM being illegal to leak. Like, it's not something that you just get taught. It's not something that people teach you in school, right? That's why I don't have any friends. It's not complicated, just don't post it online for everyone to see. You mean who? You mean this guy or the other guy? I already trust too much on fake friends. He's making fun of mental person is mean even if it's funny. Did he make fun of it though? He just say the original post is this one, right? Let me see if I can find. The original post is just don't trauma dump. I think he just write this. Streamers are not your therapists. He just wrote this. This is what he wrote. I don't think this is making fun at all. I think this is just one sentence, right? The way he presented the grievance is ethically bad. There are better ways to inform the public without having to go into the intimate details. Emo. What if leaking DMs becomes illegal like a HIPAA document? I'm not sure what it is. If you don't know the person is going to treat it with sensitivity, you are a bit responsible. The person that talked to this streamer, this person doesn't know the streamer, right? They are not close friends. And this streamer go and leak his DM. So it's like, I do think that they are both at fault here. Why would you go and tell somebody these kind of things, right? So again, if you don't know someone, they are like a random stranger online or just some random streamer online, you expect them to keep your secret? Like, I don't think that's just a fan. Yeah, I know. But you can't expect people to keep your secret because you don't know the person, right? Why did he or she leak it though? It wasn't a leak, it's more like to make this statement here. How are you proceed to say a bunch of trauma? They're not making fun, they are just angry. Almost killing self. Yeah, this is a very brutal serious issue for sure. Like, the person definitely needs to seek help. Is it here? Is it mocking fun? Okay, let's see. Is it right here? This level of venting really belongs with a professional, but also putting them on blast with their usernames showing is kinda effed, especially considering what they said. If they see you putting this out there and something happens, I don't know, man, not cool. What's not cool is them, a random person who come to my stream a handful of times, joining my server to add me as his friend, and this being the first DM to me. We are not even close, we are not friends. This kind of thing belongs to their doctor, not me. Okay, but you couldn't at least censor out his name? Why should I take out more time from my day to censor his name when he couldn't take out 2 seconds to censor himself from my DMs? Damn! Damn! Damn. VTuber is in bigger fault. There was a reason to provide a receipt for that. You can just say something like streamers aren't your therapists. do not mental baggage, and leave it at that. Yeah, that's definitely true. I feel like the streamer could have handled it slightly better at the same time, but at the same time, this person probably shouldn't like reveal some like crazy private info or crazy stuff. Like nobody should ever reveal like private info or stuff that you don't want people to know on your you know, to anyone. Doesn't matter, DM and stuff. That's why you don't use Discord. Censoring the name was the biggest mistake. You mean not censoring the name? Why care about stranger? Funny how you took out the time to leak the DMs and expose it, but no time to censor the name. Definitely cloud chasing. Yeah, it could be, right? It could be. If he streams just chatting category, he should be obligated to be his therapist. True. True. And for that, I'm going to do something similar, alright? I'm going to expose this guy. This person has been DMing me non-stop. We're going to expose his DM without censor. Never do this, alright? Every day there'll be somebody. Yo, what time you going live? What time? And then send me this picture, lolly jumping gif. Who's this? I feel like it's somebody in the DM. Is it? Expose Masaru? Damn, expose Masaru. There, expose. What now? That guy's name is Sasi. Censor the name? No, I'm not going to censor the name. Expose.